Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Serge. I hope you guys had a good weekend. So, today I wanted to address one big misconception in the field of nutrition. Actually, I wrote a book a few years ago on this topic, and I actually surveyed, analyzed, and read more than 1,600 references on this topic, which is cholesterol. And this is the most recent review on this hypothesis that dietary cholesterol causes heart disease. Let's talk basic. So cholesterol is a little bit has been confused for the last couple of decades, maybe more than a couple of decades, maybe for several decades. So cholesterol is the fat that your body needs. Like if you don't eat it, your body will make it. So in average, uh, one person's body will make about 15,000 microgram of cholesterol a day. But if you eat some, your body will make less. So your body will adjust how much cholesterol it has to make. So the average American would eat somewhere between 500 to 1500 microgram of cholesterol. So meaning that somewhere between 80 to 100% of cholesterol is made by the body. If you're vegan, you don't eat any cholesterol at all, so your body would make 100% of it. The problem in cholesterol production is really energy intensive. So you require a lot of energy. It requires a lot of nutrition, a lot of resources to make cholesterol. So cholesterol is it's required for your body to function, for your immune system, for your brain, actually for your heart function, for your liver, your detox pathways, for your gut. I mean, all cells in the body need and require cholesterol. So it's really confusing to me that why some doctors decades ago said that cholesterol is toxic for you when your body makes most of the cholesterol. So you cannot eat pretty much everything, all the cholesterol from food, even if you do like carnivore diet, for example, your body still has to make 40-50% of your cholesterol needs every day. So it's really important that we support your cholesterol production pathways with good nutrition. And one of the key that affects cholesterol production is insulin. So when your insulin goes higher into your bloodstream, it actually increases your cholesterol production, leading to high cholesterol. So people have believed that high blood cholesterol leads to heart disease. But this is so false. This is so misleading, and there's not much science supporting that actually. And this review is the latest that goes over this. So there's two different types, I would say, grossly speaking, when it comes to cholesterol. We have what we call the LDL, which we can see here on the screen, the low density lipoprotein. So this is what we call the bad cholesterol. So your doctor will measure your LDL. If it's too high, he will give you some statin to lower your cholesterol. And then the other types of cholesterol is HDL. These two particles, HDL and LDL, are not really necessarily cholesterol. They are carriers of different things. Okay. One of the things that they carry around the body is cholesterol. So LDL is believed to carry cholesterol from your liver to different parts of your body, to your brain, to your heart, to your pancreas, to your immune system, and so on and so on. That's why they believe that this cholesterol is bad, because it carries LDL to the heart, to the arteries of the heart. And they say that the cholesterol there clogs the arteries and then you have heart attack and so on, which is not true. At the end of the day, we know that's not the case. And the HDL is considered a good cholesterol because it is believed that it carries the cholesterol from the different parts of the body back to the liver, back to the gut, in order to eliminate this excess of cholesterol. So they believe that LDL is bad because it brings cholesterol to the heart, for example, to the arteries. And the HDL is good because it cleanses and it removes cholesterol from the body and brings it out of the body through the gut and the liver. The problem with that is the LDL is critical for health. LDL, for example, is one of the main carrier of omega-3, omega-6, vitamin E, okay, fat-soluble vitamins. So if you lower your LDL with statin, for example, you actually reduce the availability of omega-3, omega-6, vitamin E, for example, and minerals like magnesium to different parts of the body. So now your brain starts to have vitamin E deficiency, can cause dementia and Alzheimer's disease. Omega-3, so your brain doesn't have enough omega-3. So it's really confusing, like I said, to me, misleading to label LDL as being a bad. This review, really nice review, really easy to read, really to the point, shows that LDL cholesterol does not cause heart disease. We've known that for decades, actually, but doctors have to say this often and support with science that that's not the case. So it's really nonsense to me to use some drugs to lower cholesterol when there's no connection at all. So let me show you a table from the article. We can see here. They look at statistics. So I'm just scrolling down. You can pull out this article on PubMed. So this is really looking at the correlation, if there's any connection, a causative connection between cholesterol, which we can see on the x-axis. So how much cholesterol there is, or LDL, into the bloodstream. And then the other axis is the risk of heart problems. And we can see that there's totally no connection. I mean, the line over there, the different dots shows there's no patterns. We have people with high cholesterol with lower risk of heart issues. We have people with lower cholesterol and higher risk of heart issues. It's all over the place. So there's no connection, no correlation. There's no causative factors between your blood cholesterol and heart disease. And we can see the same with cancer, with dementia, with Parkinson, with obesity, with diabetes, and so on and so on. There's no connection because LDL is required for health. And there's more and more and more studies supporting this, that higher your LDL is in your blood, longer and healthier you live. For example, the Monica study. This is a study done across Europe using data from about 28 countries. And they look at those people over there eating different diets. And they did see clearly that higher your blood cholesterol is, longer people live, like the French paradox, right? They eat a lot of fat, a lot of meat, a lot of cheese. They have higher blood cholesterol, but they live the longest in Europe and the healthiest. So LDL seems to be protective, seems to bring some protection into the body, which is something I'm going to go later on how that works. But don't be afraid. Cholesterol is not a causative factor of heart disease. Actually, we know now using statin treatment that lower your cholesterol is, higher your risk of heart disease is. Actually, the main side effect of statin is a heart attack, something that they are trying to prevent using statin. And then you have a higher risk of diabetes, of dementia, cancer, and so on and so on. Statin is one of the worst medication on that to use. So don't be afraid to eat meat or animal fat like cheese, butter, eggs. And if you do take statin, work with your doctors to find another plan to get yourself off the medication that will minimize your side effects and control your cholesterol naturally with diet. Thank you all for watching. If you have any question, you can rate it in the comment below. Have a blessed day.